What are we collectively doing? What are we individually doing? So if you have any questions, text message 202-670-4262. Now, in my previous keynotes, this model is what most people take pictures of. So if you want to take a screenshot, feel free. But when we start talking about bridging gaps or talking across difference or making better connections, I have this model that is a lot of work. It's simple, but it is a lot of work. And the idea is basically with the intention of making a better connection, can we listen to others as if they are wise? Some of us immediately invoke the people where the answer is no, nah, uh-uh. But at least you're like getting conscious of what you might have been unconscious of when that is a hard no. Your justification and reasoning for that hard no is yours. For some, that might be self-care. For some, it might be boundaries, thinking about like your parents or your family or coworkers or when you feel safe or unsafe. I'm going to invite you. Some of those circumstances, it's not about safety, it's about comfort. So then when you are willing to be uncomfortable, but you are largely safe, can we continue bridging these differences and be able to kind of bridge that gap through better connection? So first thing you do is you listen to them because they know what's going on in their life. Very similarly that you would hope as they are bridging a gap to you, that they don't know everything going on in your life, right? They know something about their life that you do not know. Then you can consciously begin to pay attention to what is your intended message and how are you forming that message. This is the part that usually makes people very upset. Once you can be 100% responsible for that intention in how you have chosen to form that message, when you register 100% responsible, you're going to be far less defensive if something comes back at you. And if something does come back at you, then you can claim responsibility for whatever impact occurred that might have been unintended. It is at that point that you can then make the conversation meaningful. And I don't mean this was a meaningful conversation. Thank you so much, Jim. What I mean is that when Jim is no longer in the picture, what meaning am I going to have about this interaction? Are we better? Are we worse? Are we neutral? How am I making this conversation, this connection meaningful to me? And then can I recognize that impact, positive, neutral, or negative? Doesn't even mean I'm right, but can I practice making that meaning and then recognizing the impact of the meaning of this connection, opportunity I had with another human being? And then, like shampoo, rinse, wash, repeat. When we can do this, we are able to make better connections. But I do not think that we can do this 100% of the time. I do not think we can do this 7 days a week. I do not think that there are every subject, every person, every context, every situation, this is realistic. I do think some people, some topics, sometimes this is actually a really great idea. So remember, my mantra is to do the best you can with what you've got some of the time, because it's better than nothing never. And most of us, if we're being really honest, we just straight up opt out or engage in a really unconscious, not thoughtful way.